What's going on, you guys? I just looked back and it has been over a year since I have uploaded a video on either tank, and I was down here looking at the 420 and I thought, what a perfect time to kind of update on what's been going on with the tanks, where we're at with the fish and whatnot. And as you can see, a few of the fish have grown considerably, especially that emperor angel who just disappeared in the back there. This is the 420-gallon tank in the basement. If you look back on my channel, you can see some progress videos as the tank was installed and then the basement was finished. And so it's been going strong. We finished the basement in 2020, so obviously it's been a few years and the tank continues to be doing great. We built it into the wall, so it really is sort of the focal point of the basement. There's not much to update on what's going on down here with this tank. Back a few years ago, I experienced a wild alkalinity spike over the summer that wiped out a lot of my SPS, including that big bird's nest colony you see to the right there. That is basically just a coral skeleton at this point, and actually it's loaded with algae, which I was hoping some of these herbivorous fish were going to take care of, and they have not. So I think I'm just going to pull that whole piece out and throw it in my refugium, and just let the algae continue to grow, just not in the display tank. The corals are doing fine, not great, not terrible. It's mostly just LPS and softies at this point in both the upstairs and downstairs tanks. I just don't have the time or patience for really dealing with the needs of a SPS dominated tank, and I honestly am just as happy watching the fish and sort of watching them grow and interact as I am, the process of maintaining really delicate SPS corals. It's just not something I've got the time or patience for at this point. I still have the infrastructure to be able to do it. I'm running on this tank 3 AI Hydra 26s and a couple of Kessel A360Xs. One of them burned out, and I just haven't replaced it because with the coral load in here, there's really not a need. I don't need more light. And then upstairs, I'm still using the same fixture. It is a 4-bulb T5 fixture that I retrofitted with 3 Kessel A360Xs. You can see those videos, again, on my channel. But honestly, I just have really enjoyed keeping and maintaining the tanks. It's really been, once everything got set up, it's really just been a matter of continuing to enjoy it as it is. Here you can get a little bit of a better view at some of that algae that's growing in that coral skeleton that's going to find its way into my refugium. I'm a high school teacher and school just ended today, and so I've sort of am diving back into the maintenance of the tanks and just really getting everything cleaned up that kind of has been allowed to be an issue. Down here with this tank, as I'm watching these fish, I'm just sort of thinking about how they all interact. So far so good with the fish that are in here, with one exception, which is that Sohal tang, which I knew was going to potentially be an issue. As he's gotten bigger, he's become more and more of a bully, and he specifically seems to target the Desjardins sailfin tang. You can see there, he's the only fish in the tank that doesn't look big and fat and robust. He looks to me a little thin, and I think that that's a function of him being bullied by the Sohal tang. But aside from that, everyone in this tank is just thriving. You can see how fat and happy the hippo tang is. This is my favorite fish in the tank. This is the favorite fish that I own. He started as about an inch or so juvenile emperor angel, and he's grown up significantly, as you can see. The blonde naso tang is another of my favorites. There's 3 yellow tangs in this tank, a Scopus tang, Otomini tang. They all get along fine. What you're seeing here is pretty reflective of how they interact for the most part, but I just wanted to shoot a quick video, kind of give a quick update, get myself back in the habit of maintaining the tanks and sort of sharing with YouTube what's going on. So that's where we're at. And again, any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments, and I'll talk to you.